In the early 1900s, many attempted to make flying vehicles, with nearly all of them being unsuccessful. The first of them to succeed were the two Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright. Although they did not create the first experimental aircraft, the two brothers were the first to invent aircraft controls that made fixed wing-powered flight possible. This is when an aircraft is capable of generating lift due to its speed and its wing's angle, which this eventually became the base for modern-day planes as we know them today. Their design wasn't near perfect. It was extremely difficult to control and didn't have nearly enough power to be considered viable, but it is still one of the most monumental steps in aircraft history. Cars that came before the Model T were large, expensive, and extremely complicated and hard for the average person to be able to use. Ford wanted to create a car for everybody, so when he mass-produced the Model T with the assembly line, priorities were its cost and appeal to the average person. Although a Model T was still complicated, it was much easier and more simple than the higher-end cars at the time. Cars soon became accessible to everyday society. Americans bought over 26 million cars and 3 million trucks, with the Model T accounting for a huge 47% of car sales in America in the 1920s.